It's always amazing to ride in Mugello. Everybody! Today I'm here at Mugello, surrounded by wonderful Yamaha R1s. Well, actually, there should be more, but they are on track right now, so they're riding. And today I'm here because I've been invited to participate at the Old School by Gramigni, which is a very special riding school where Alex, which was world champion a few years ago, many years ago, teaches his special method. And I don't know if you follow me since 2017, but this is the second time that I come here because I've already took this course on 2017. So it's gonna be nice to see the improvement that I have comparing to 2 years ago. And for this special day, I will have the chance to test the new Yamaha R1 2020. That's a bad luck. I made one lap, rain, and I stopped. Okay, but now it's dry. I mean, it was just 5 minutes of rain in 3 corners. So we're gonna go in, back again. It's always amazing to ride in Mugello, and you know, it's crazy because I spent the whole year riding only racing motorbikes like the R1 I'm racing with, or the R3, or any other racing bike. And this is the first time that I get on a street bike after 1 year, and it's totally different from the racing bike. Different feeling, different sensation. That's because on the street bike you have street suspension, street electronic, and even if we have slick tires, the position is different, the suspension are different, the electronic is different. So I needed to get used to it. I did 2 sessions in a row. I'm not tired. It's wonderful to see the improvements. And the reason behind these improvements is the method that they teach in the school. The method is simple. If you want to go fast, you have to go slow. Because if you're going fast, you cannot focus on the things you have to improve. Because your heart is going too fast, your brain is going too fast, and you don't have the time to think. So here, for each session, they tell you, okay, you're gonna work on that. If you want to work on that, you have to go slower and give yourself time to think. And that is the only way you can learn. And once you have thought about it, once you have got used to it, it becomes part of your instinct, and then you can go fast again. And the thing I was working on in this session is the following. Yesterday, during the briefing, Gramigni taught us how to brake. So for him, the braking is this. You are on the straight, and then once you need to brake, you go immediately up with your body and you open the inside leg like this. And in that moment, I thought about the way I brake. And the way I brake is this one. I am on the straight, I go up with the chest, and then I push with the knees on the tank in order not to go to the front. So I asked Gramigni why he opens the leg. And the reason is, if you open the leg, it's like when you're sailing, okay? You're using the air to brake, to slow down, to reduce the speed. Also, the resistance that the leg offers to the air allows you to corner better and to put more weight inside. So this is a new way of braking for me, because I was used to braking another way. So in this first session, I was working on that. I was working on braking by opening the leg. And if you wanna work on something, and if you wanna learn something, you need to slow down. You need to go 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds lower. And that's because by going slower, you learn. So I spent the whole session going slow, working on that, in order to make that style become part of my instinct. That's it. Andre,
Allora?
dobbiamo finirla di andare di là a guardare il monitor dei tempi.
Non è una gara.
Non è una gara,
non è la sfida.
non è una sfida questa.
Siamo qui per imparare da Gramigni, cercare di mettere le posizioni. Mi sono reso conto che tengo il ditino su tutte e due le leve, quindi sto cercando di toglierlo. Ma che fatica.
No, guarda.
Arrivo in fondo e dico adesso chissà se c'è ancora la leva.
Cioè è vero, tu dici un ditino, quanto ci devi lavorare su per dire che adesso tolgo quel ditino da lì?
Pazzesco.
Devi resettare tutto.
Assolutamente. E in più tu mi eri davanti, soprattutto all'ultimo turno, quindi ti vedevo che andavi via, ho detto che andavi via, vedi che dopo...
Sei ingarellato.
Per forza, come fai? Poi non è mica detto che deve uscire il video dove fai tutto il riassunto.
Sì, ma non so se farlo uscire adesso il video dove spiego tutte le robe che ho imparato, perché se corriamo insieme l'anno prossimo...
No, dai. A parte che tanto ho già preso parte dei tuoi coach, ho cominciato a portare a casa informazioni, contenuti.
Mi dà la paga anche l'anno prossimo.
A parte che per adesso sei in vantaggio tu.
È vero, sono in vantaggio io di 30 millesimi. Ci eravamo detti di non guardare più i tempi. E dove ti trovo se non nell'area tempi? La smetti?
No, volevo guardare la velocità massima. Però è 2,84 perché mi arrivava all'imitatore la sesta, 2,99 di contachilometri. E proprio tutto lo scolino era in...
Ok.
Mi stai vedendo per il culo, però è convinto del complotto. Quindi, amore,
secondo me non metteva la sesta,
però...
e tirava la quinta. Io azzardo
ma
questa
ero
ipotesi.
2,99. Vuol dire che la quinta era 2,99.
Ma non è vero quello che ti segna il tachimetro?
Vabbè, il tachimetro segnava 2,99 e mi tagliava corrente. Quindi lì secondo me 3 secondi l'ho perso.
56 girava. it's always amazing to ride in Mugello with a wonderful motorbike like the Yamaha R1 2020. I really enjoyed this day, not only because I had fun, but also because I had the chance to learn something new, to practice and to test this new motorbike. They made a lot of improvement on the R1, which are not just simple upgrade, but some components have been totally redesigned. So this bike has a new, more powerful engine, a new ECU, a new electronic, and I don't want to go down deep into talking about the motorbike today because I'm gonna test it once again in Franciacorta in 5 days, and I'll be able to test it more in deep and make a complete and detailed review where I'm gonna talk about all the improvement, all the new things. It's gonna be a really cool video where I will review deeply, where I will review this new motorbike. By the way, today, wait. Okay, now I can speak. No. Okay, I'm gonna speak anyway. By the way, today was a very important day because I had the chance to ride and to learn from a world champion like Gramigni, and I had the chance to work on some improvement in my riding, which are the braking, which I showed you using the leg like a sail, and I also had the chance to practice in a track like Mugello, because the thing is, this year I've always been racing in small tracks like Franciacorta, Varano, Cervesina, and it's a totally different sport than Mugello. For example, if you take a skiing world champion and you ask him to do a different kind of skiing, for example, to go from slalom to the, I don't know, the English name, that one, it's not gonna be easy. It will not be fast immediately because it's a totally different sport, and this is the same. If you get used to riding small tracks and you get used, once you go to big track like Mugello, everything is totally different. Everything is faster. You have to brake later. You have to corner at much higher speed. You reach 300 kph down there on the hill, and the bike wheelies. So you need to get your eye and your instinct used to such a high speeds. And today was really useful for that. I learned and I trained my eyes and my brain for the next season, because the plan is to race in these tracks next year. So thanks for watching. Thanks Old School and Yamaha for inviting me, and I hope you enjoyed this video here in Mugello. Subscribe to the channel because you're gonna see the video review of the new Yamaha R1 2020. Bye bye!
Come ti chiami te?
Naska.
Ammazza che Naska. Dio te la cresca, pare una barca che ci va a pesca. Me lo dicevano a Roma, della mia, perché anch'io non scherzo.
Ma ti tocca nel casco a te?
No, io no.
A me sì. Alla fine del weekend di gara
Vabbè,
c'ho
però
il
te ce l'ha
taglietto.
un po' più lungo del mio, il naso.